Hello, Rama Crypto Army. Welcome back to the channel. And today I'm just going to touch on a little bit of a situation I had dealing with some of the Saitama comments after the video I had made yesterday regarding Saitama, building that safety net that would help other individuals uh, or other projects have a fair launch on their swap or their on SAITAMASK. Okay, so uh, as always, before I begin, this is not financial advice. All right, please do your own due diligence. Hit that like, subscribe, notification bell. Follow me on Twitter at Realm of Crypto One. I will follow you back, and you can also join the Patreon where you can choose between the $10 and the $20 plan, and you can cancel at any time. Okay, so look, guys and gals out there, I had some questions yesterday that showed up in uh, the YouTube comments and in my Twitter inboxes. All right, now I had some questions of some investors that was asking me. They wanted to know my opinion, okay, on if other projects would be able to obtain the same safety net or build the same safety net that Saitama did with SAITAMAS. All right, now it seems that my videos recently have been getting more out into the algorithm. Okay, and I want to thank my audience also. Okay, y'all are the best out there. Okay, so putting out that content into the universe means a lot. But with that came questions. Now I received some YouTube comments and some Twitter inboxes asking if the swaps of other upcoming projects could those swaps achieve the safety that Saitama has with SAITAMAS? And I found that interesting. Okay, I believe this question in time will present itself more. Also, as SAITAMAS advances. Okay, y'all have before I answer that question, I want to say this too. What Saitama did was not flashy. Flashy does not always work. Okay, Saitama took care of a need. Okay, they built a cornerstone. All right, I'm gonna use a football analogy right here. Okay, Saitama was like the NFL team that went into the NFL draft taking the O lineman instead of the flashy wide receiver. Okay, what use can a flashy wide receiver do by QB if he is on his back all game? He can't throw to him, right? Saitama built that O line up. All right, that O line is called bot control and safety. That's what it's called. Saitama had the boring ass draft, okay, but guess what? They will be in the playoffs for years to come. What is the playoffs? It's called regulations. All right, and you know who will be eliminated from regulations? A slew of mean projects out there that's not prepared for the game. All right, look, the investors wanted like the top 5 wideout out there. All right, they didn't want the boring old lineman. All right, y'all know who picked those flashy wideouts there? Out there, those copy and paste projects. Those copy and paste projects out there are the ones that pick those flashy wideouts out there. Okay, with the flashy, nice websites and all of that stuff. All right, but they still getting sacked by the bots and the whales every single play. All right, and then you wonder why the community is jumping all on them and bailing when they start sucking. Just look at it. I mean, so look, to answer the question out there, can these other projects build the safety net that Saitama has? And you have to ask yourself this. Look at what Saitama went through and what they're still going through. And they're still moving like nothing ain't happened. All right, that's a strong-minded team right there. So is the dev teams of those other projects, are they willing to deal with the FUD war? All right, do you think the devs can handle that? Are those devs willing to put it all on the line like that, like Saitama did? That tech that Saitama has is complex. It's why a lot of these projects and dev teams out there don't want to deal with it. All right, you have to give Saitama props for dealing with something like that and dealing with the FUD on top of it of communities that just did not understand. We already know that if a lot of those dev teams go that route of the other projects, that they're going to have delays. We already know that their community is going to go against them. We already know that those communities going to smash them anyway if they go that route. I don't think a lot of devs out there are ready for that. All right, some don't want to risk a misunderstanding community flooding them out. All right, some are content with bot, hack, and whales running wild. The whales are pathetic. I'm sorry to say it. Somebody had to say that. All right, do you think that the dev team is strong enough for that? All right, that's what it comes down to. Are they built like that? The SAITAMA team right now, they are built like that. They are built for the smoke like that. Okay, in my opinion, no investor should be asking this question right here. I mean, it was a good question, but no investor should be asking this question. Everybody, all of these projects out here coming out with a swap should be on safety. All right, so what does that say about SAITAMA? SAITAMA did a good thing. All right, so look, I love what these projects have going on, but they need to go the extra mile for safety to protect your investment. All right, I don't care how many delays they have. The investors, they're just going to have to deal with it. Just like the SAITAMA investors had to deal with it, the other investors of those other projects are going to have to deal with it. Because guess what? When these teams start taking off, a lot of those investors will start coming back around. You're starting to see a lot of the SAITAMA investors come back around. Look at the market cap. The market cap is going back up. All right, so that's my answer right there. You know, I mean, you have to look at it like that. Is the dev teams of that project you're asking me about, are they built like that? Are they willing to deal with that FUD war? Because like I said, the community going to turn against them. It's guaranteed. Because that tech right there, that tech is complex. They're going to have delays. So I don't know. That remains to be seen. I don't know if they're built like that. SAITAMA is the first out there that proves that they're willing to go up against that war. So only time will tell. All right. So that's my answer right there. And I will catch you guys on the up and up. Outie.